Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So I'm here with George Matus with Teal, and he's going to give us a little demo on the new Teal drone from their company. And then he's going to pass over the controls and let me fly it.
Awesome, let's do this.
Wow.
So Teal can do just over 70 miles an hour out of the box, withstand winds of up to 40 miles an hour. But at the same time, it's extremely stable. It has differential GPS capability, so centimeter level accuracy. And it's just so much fun to fly.
Wow, looks fast. So right now you're just using a standard Spectrum controller.
I am. I'm just using my standard Spectrum. I have a 2.4 gigahertz receiver in there. Normal users can just fly with their smartphone or a gaming controller over Wi-Fi. We also include a range extender that gives you longer Wi-Fi ranges. But for users and hobbyists or racers who want to use 2.4 equipment, we support that out of the box as well. You guys, let's race. Go!
Phantom 4 versus the new Teal. No competition. So George, this one does not have GPS in this unit?
This one's not enabled. I'm just doing it manually through the transmitter. It's on stability mode, so it'll automatically stabilize.
Nice. Okay, so here we are. I'll race you.
Alright. Ready? Want me to get a head start?
Whatever you want to do.
Alright, here I
Woo! That's fast, man. Pretty responsive. Woo! Okay, let's do a straight up test.
Yeah, let's do a punch out.
Punch out. From a hover. Woo! Yeah, and you know what the cool thing is? There's no like tilt when you're punching straight up.
Right.
It's nice and level.
It is. The idea was to be able to make it as rock solid as something like a Phantom, have, you know, really great hovering capability, make it as docile as possible. But as soon as, you know, users would like to push it to the limits, they can just disable those safety features and be able to, you know, go 70 miles an hour, do incredible aerobatics and flips and rolls and dives.
Yeah. So I noticed that the props will shut off.
They will.
Okay. So some people will like that, some people won't.
And we can also have a mode where they don't.
Okay.
Does that one have an SD card reader on it?
Oh, this one does not. No. Great pilot, by the way.
Thanks. I'd say probably intermediate.
Do a takeoff? Sure, how quick it will.
Let's do a punch test. Phantom 4 against the Teal. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Nice.
Sport mode.
I want to hit you.
That's in the sport mode too.
It is. Oh, really?
Yeah. This is just the regular flying mode right here.
So we don't have LEDs working on this one yet?
This one doesn't have the light pipe installed.
Okay.
The FPV racing one does.
Yeah, there's no comparison.
Another punch up?
One more?
Yeah.
Okay. Woo! So this will be 10 minutes of intermediate flying, pretty much? Okay.
10 minutes with the high performance battery and then about 20 minutes with the endurance package.
And is there a horizon mode where you can flip but it will still stabilize?
There is
not in this version?
Gratitude mode.
Gratitude?
Yeah, we do have that. It's not it's not programmed on this Switch, I don't think.
In the production version, all that will be working?
It will.
Okay. Nice. Super fast, man. Very impressed.
It's so much fun to fly.
I'm still, as you can see, I'm still a thumber. I have not.
How have you not switched yet?
I know, I don't know.
What's going on?
That's probably why I suck at FPV. I crash so much.
Oh man.
I'm still a thumber.
Wow, you hold the sticks.
Great. Well, let's
Yeah.
bring it in for a landing.
Okay.
Put another battery.
Yep. Nice.
Fantastic. Great flight.
Thanks, George. Thanks for the flight.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
So this is going to be an option though? When
It will.
Okay.
Yeah. The prop guards, the FPV top cover, we'll have different modules too. They can plug into the sides and the back of the quadcopter. So we've got the USB 2.0, 3.0, the HDMI. That lets us plug in things like thermal cameras, obstacle avoidance systems.
Okay.
Almost any type of sensor to program it.
So the bottom of the unit is basically production. It's just the top is going to be more of the sturdier plastic.
So all of this is 3D printed.
Okay,
and then
sorry.
we're getting our final plastic injection molded plastics in August. And so that'll be the carbon infused plastic that's super durable. Can take
The whole
impact.
entire body is going to
Yeah.
be.
So
Okay.
we're right now we're seeing how much of it needs to be
Okay.
for durability, and then we'll try to have sort of a reinforced ABS plastic for the top cover and the bottom cover to give us good Wi-Fi penetration. So here, the battery just sort of slides in.
Okay, so it's powering up right when you put the battery in?
This one does. We also have an on and off button on the front.
Okay.
On the final version, you can just turn it on and off with. And then a programmable button on the other side that lets you, start recording, camera, change different functions, flight modes.
Tone sounds familiar.
So we're using the TX1, which is our main processor. That's what takes in a lot of the different sensor data, processes it, manipulates it, and then it actually sends that data to redundant flight controller. And so that way, if a developer messes something up on the TX1, it won't crash. It still has that redundant flight controller to fly and land itself. Flexi port on the flight controller that lets you put in satellite receivers, DSM receivers, S-bus receivers, and then these two are for feature expansion that use the TX1's GPIO, so the UARTs, SPIs, PWMs, all the different interfacing for different sensors and components. So we're trying to make it as future-proof as possible, and making it as upgradable later on as possible too. More powerful than most PCs or notebooks. Perfect for image recognition, artificial intelligence, machine learning, autonomous flight.
So this was an nVidia collaboration?
It is. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Worked with nVidia to integrate this. It has an HDMI port on the back. It's got the USBs on the side. So all you need to do is just plug it into a monitor, and you can use it as a normal computer. Play games on it, surf the web, and then go fly when you want to.
How much internal memory?
Internal memory, 4 gigs of LPDDR4.
Okay. And the OS again was?
We're running on Linux.
Linux.
And then offering our SDKs to third-party developers to start building out that app store and different use cases. Yeah, we're really excited. So we're wrapping up product development now on the software side, launching next week, and then planning on shipping the first batch of Signature Series before Christmas. So these are 3 Teals with different configurations. This is sort of the standard package that comes out of the box. Gets the user flying. It has a 4K camera, integrated, fully electronically stabilized, the supercomputer built in, and then it's fully upgradable with these configurations, for example. So we've got the prop guards, the FPV cover. The idea behind this was to make it as expandable as possible so that users can tune it to their flight style or the use case that they want to fly it for. So instead of just being a flying camera, we can also play games with it, we can race with it, you can toss it up in the air, have it follow you around. And then developers can actually start to build apps around this, and we can build an app store of use cases. Like I mentioned, on the hardware side, it's fully modular. The arms plug in and out. The battery snaps in on the bottom. The top cover also comes off really easily, so you can switch it out with different kinds that let you mount FPV equipment, prop guards, any sort of equipment. And then on the inside, we have the necessary connections and peripherals to be able to connect different types of sensors and modules, and then program it to do what you want. So out of the box, we have the camera. Obviously, that gives us 4K video, 13 megapixel stills. gives us image recognition capability. We have that supercomputer integrated, and then the inertial navigation system, which has a GPS receiver, magnetometer, barometer, gyro, and accelerometer. It combines all the data coming in from those sensors and channels it through one stream, so it gives you a lot better flight accuracy and estimations. Also gives us differential and RTK GPS capability, so we can get up to about, a couple centimeter accuracy with GPS instead of big 6-foot range. And then expandable sensors can be thermal imaging, obstacle avoidance systems, anything that can run basically over USB or I2C, UART, SPI, anything that a computer can run. We wanted this to be the one drone for your life, so instead of just being a flying camera, it can do so much more than that and suit a wide variety of people. So instead of just one type of market, we're going after the consumer who's never flown before. They don't know about this technology. They don't really know it's capable with this yet, but we want to make it as easy and as accessible as possible for them. So we have these beginner modes that let them start flying really easily and make it extremely safe. And then moving up all the way from the consumer to the hobbyist and the racer who want to push their technology further, push the boundaries of what they're doing currently, race, play games with it, and then developers who want to start building apps around this with their SDKs to start building out this critical mass of software and applications. So instead of just being a drone for one specific application, we can be a multi-use aerial platform. And we've got direct plugins for the FPV equipment and the RC receivers. And so out of the box, we'll be launching with 3 of our own applications. Our company will be. The first is a command and control that lets users start flying. It has waypoint navigation, geofencing, all the basics to start flying and see what's capable with this platform. It has a beginner mode where users can hit takeoff. The quadcopter will go up about 20 feet, generate a virtual bubble around itself so that you can learn your controls and orientation without it flying away and crashing. And once you get good enough, you can just disable that and start flying like normal.
How fast does it go in that beginner mode?
It's a programmable setting. You can adjust how fast you want it to go, anywhere from just a couple miles an hour to up to 15, 20. And then the second app that we're working on is Follow Me mode, where users toss us up in the air, have it follow them around based on image recognition that's done real time on the supercomputer. And so that gives just rock solid performance, whether it's following you or your bike or a car. And then the third app that we're building is a racing and gaming mode, where users can log their flights and telemetry, be able to compete against other people virtually online, and also integrate some augmented reality where you can actually fly through obstacles and feel like you're going through a race course even though you're just in a parking lot or a field. And then we'll be offering those SDKs, like I mentioned, start building out other apps for the platform that just work through your smartphone. We've already been going to hackathons at different events, seeing what developers are interested in doing with this, and they go all the way from mind control with EEG headsets to analyzing their baseball bat swing to playing hide and seek. Anything that you can imagine is programmable with this. And then even though we're gearing this towards the consumer market, for consumers, hobbyists, racers, and developers, we also want to start exploring the commercial market and seeing what's possible with search and rescue, agriculture monitoring. With the machine learning capability, with the supercomputer, we're actually able to do things like with search and rescue, you can send out a swarm of these, how to identify a person, learn what a person looks like versus a rock or a tree, and then be able to autonomously identify them. Things like that make it just so much more capable than other aerial platforms out there today. So we're manufacturing here in the States. We're doing our PCB, our assembly, and our packaging in the Rockies, and then doing our plastic injection molding in Texas. And so we're using a carbon-infused plastic, which is closer to the strength-to-weight ratio of carbon fiber. But it's plastic, so we can mold it, streamline it, make it aerodynamic. But it still has that durability where you can have a brick wall impact, and this won't break. But if it does, for whatever reason, then the arms are modular. You can plug them in and out, replace them really quickly, within a couple seconds, really, and get back in the air.
Can you talk a little bit about the camera, it's going to be software stabilized?
Mm-hmm. So we have a 4K camera integrated. It takes 13 megapixel stills. We have a 160-degree field of view, and then we crop out a subset of that image and stabilize it on 3 axes. So we get really good video capability, still capability, and then you also integrate that image recognition that lets you follow around different objects and be able to identify different things as well. We have it built so that we can come out with different versions later on that just plug and play upgrades and replacements, and that was one of the goals of this product, is to make everything versatile and upgradable and modifiable instead of having this just be a lockdown product that's 100% proprietary. So out of the box, we include 2 high-performance batteries that gets you up to 70 miles an hour, 40 mile an hour wind resistance, and those give about 10 minutes of flight time. And then we also include a free endurance package for those first 500 Signature Series models that we're offering, and that endurance package gets you up to about 20 minutes. Both batteries are 4S. The high endurance battery is about double the capacity, slightly lower discharge rate, higher energy density, which gives you the longer flight times. And then the high performance batteries is just a really high discharge rate, which is great for racing and speed. Oh, I've got the little juices too. So we'll also be offering these through our site, where users can just plug their smartphone in, be able to control this over Wi-Fi still, but still get that tactile feedback of an analog controller. As we grow the company and establish ourselves as a key player in the market, then our goal will be to expand the product line into smaller ones like this, and the bigger ones that are more suitable for commercial use cases, fly longer, fly further away.
And being able to take the arms out would be really good for travel too.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to put it in your pocket, yeah. Exactly.
So with this FPV version, this is the 25-degree tilt you're talking about?
It is.
Just one selectable tilt, pretty much.
We're working on a few versions where they're adjustable.
Okay.
This one is more of a refined top cover that syncs the camera as low as possible.
And this is the version that can do Wi-Fi plus analog FPV?
It is.
Okay.
So we're always compatible with Wi-Fi as long as the TX1's installed.
Okay.
And then if you'd like to use FPV equipment or analog receivers, then those just plug in directly to our board.
So how's the GPS loss? Pretty immediate?
It is. It's a little bit faster than standard GPS in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
And so like I mentioned, we support standard GPS, which is about 6-foot range accuracy, and also differential and RTK GPS, which takes it down to about just a couple centimeters. I mean, the goal with this was to make it as rock solid as something like a Phantom, make it as easy as possible for people to fly, give it fantastic video recording capabilities and ease of flight. But at the same time, if you want to, you can fly as fast as you want, do insane aerobatics, put FPV on it. We have different profiles already set up that users can select depending on what flight style they want.
This is going to show up. Hopefully showing us how much faster.
So this is the 10-minute battery?
It is.
Okay, cool.
So that's how the standard one flies out of the box. And then, like I mentioned, we can come out with different upgrades and ARM packages that give you longer flight time or faster speeds, better stabilities, things like that.
Okay.
Honestly,
You're going to have a 20-minute battery?
We do. And so for the first 500 Signature Series, we're including a free endurance package. We already include 2 high endurance batteries, we include 2 high performance batteries out of the box. So those give you the 10-minute flight time, 70 mile an hour speeds.
It's like a whole different beast without the prop guards, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So this is Ratitude?
This is full manual.
Full manual. Ratitude? Is that fragility?
Attitude and rate combined.
It's like Horizon, they call it too?
Oh, dude!
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Birds are coming around. So George, does this one have Ratitude mode right now?
No, I don't have that programmed in on this one.
Okay, so this one is strictly...
I've got, yeah, this is rate, and then I also have stability. Right.
Okay.
How about that one that's straight up and cut and dry?
Okay, here we go.
Whoa.
How is it? Does it make your stomach turn?
No, not at all.
Well, you're not wobbling around, so you look to be okay. Can't even keep up.